Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of BeastGrave.
And tonight I am taking on Gurzag's Ironskulls.
And I'm going to be Grashraks' Despoilers.
So, Patreon request tonight, Pete.
Yes, it is indeed.
We've had Jason's been, can you please play Ironskulls? Can you please play Ironskulls? and like, things
Can you please play Ironskulls versus the Gits? Could you please play Ironskulls versus the Eyes of the Night? Could you please at least play Ironskulls versus Thundrix Profiteers?
Things keep happening.
Yeah, it's all right.
The Gurzag game
But tonight
falls off the bottom. But it's here tonight.
It's all for you.
Yes,
And anyone
Gurzag
else
is
who wants to
out.
Gurzag.
I have to say, I found it really hard to make a deck. A lot of their best card combos, I think, have gone.
I lost a lot of them,
in
didn't
the
they?
rotation.
Yeah.
So I think they were pretty poor anyway. But
They had suffered in
I
Nightfall.
have chosen some crazy cards. It's
Ooh.
probably going to go horribly wrong. Partly because, although I try not to think about what you're going to play, I did have half of my.
You're still sitting there going, I know he's playing the Grimwatch. No, I'm not playing the Grimwatch. I'm playing the Despoilers.
And you weren't. So yeah, so it's going to might go. There are a couple of cards that's like 50-50. It's like, oh, he's playing the Grimwatch. I'll put that one. So we'll see how it goes.
There we go, so I'm the Despoilers, and this is not faction-specific decks this time. We have opened it up to all the Night Vault cards.
Yeah.
So
and
what
all
have
the
we
new
picked?
BeastGrave
Oh
cards
yes,
from,
all the BeastGravey ones from the Grimwatch.
From the Grimwatch, so there could be a Larval Lance in there.
Yeah.
There could be that one where everybody holds all the objectives.
You were going to say it, and then you can remember it.
No.
It's going to be I can't remember. Oh god, now I've got ad lib.
To the Victor the Spores or something.
Something like that,
I can't remember.
maybe,
It's not
anyway.
that at all, but I feel like it's got spoils in it.
Might do.
Anyway, yeah.
So we'll see you in the BeastGrave. Bye. Hello.
Hello, AOS fans.
We're back in the sort of BeastGrave.
Sort of BeastGrave.
But not so. It's Gurzag versus Grashraks.
Gurzag has found his way out of the Mirror City, where he got fed up of being utterly pasted left, right, and centre.
He wasn't doing too bad. He's got brutally kicked in by the Gits.
Yeah. Just
quite a while ago.
generally.
Oh,
if you look
true.
at tournament performance, Gurzag doesn't rate very highly.
That's true.
And he's not entirely happy with the current situation, I don't think. But we'll see how we go today. I think he's Despoilers out of the new warbands. I think Despoilers is the one he's most likely to be able to do
I think he's
something
got the
against.
best chance against. I think
Because I think, look, having played last week's game against the Grimwatch, they'd have taken him apart.
I think Grimwatch could be a real problem for
Yeah.
the Orcs. The speed and the numbers.
Yeah, the fragility of the Scath's hunt, maybe if he can get going quickly, you might have a chance. But he only moves 3, so it's going to be kind of like sort of long bombed in and take somebody out. And then,
hell.
So I think I'm not sure how that will go for him. But anyway,
so
we'll see how we go tonight.
Rolled off. And I won.
Yes,
again,
you did.
As always.
Well,
So
actually, you didn't win last week.
First. That's true, I didn't win last week.
But I chose to go second anyway.
You did. So I placed the boards again. I picked the same board as last time. I quite like this board actually. And you placed that one over there.
I'm kind of regretting my choices.
One of the Night Vault boards.
Yes,
interesting.
Yeah.
We placed the objectives. I've got 1, 2, and 4, and you've got 3 and 5, and we've got lethal hexes. A few of them dotted around here, but not too many. You've gone for a board without. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of learned from my mistakes.
Lethal hex is bad, although not for Orcs, because you want to get inspired.
Yeah, I know,
somehow.
but they're not as good now because you've got this super action thing, so you can't charge through them.
That's true.
Inspire on the way,
and then use it.
They're not as good.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So you've got to move through them first, and then you can attack, which is
Yeah.
Otherwise, you charge through them, take the damage, and
then
then not uninspired,
Yeah.
and then stand there while they hit you.
And they go, hang on, this is how this is supposed to work.
Yeah, so and I think that's a real. I think that though it was an oversight on GW's part. I can't believe they felt that the Orcs were overpowered when they made that rule. So
It does make you wonder whether they've just gone, oh, this is really bad for Orcs. No, who cares?
yeah.
Who plays Orcs anyway?
Exactly.
So let's roll to see who has to place the first model, and it's largely irrelevant.
Which is a good job.
Which is good, 'cause you're not using any of the rolls you want.
Yeah.
I get at least a crit. No, but I've got enough.
You've got enough. Yeah.
I will make you set up a model first.
Oh, you fiend!
I'm a fiend. Oh, and it is also worth pointing out, neither of us got rid of our cards.
No.
There was much sucking of teeth and humming and ahhing,
So I'm going
but
to
we kept them all.
Oh, basher there.
Basher. With the nameplates. Nameplates!
Oh, versatile terrain, nameplates. Nameplates and painted.
And painted. Now you will notice that I'm going to put Gnarl down, and he's very not painted, but that's because we've got one of our Patreon supporters is painting them up for us as we speak.
And I'm going to put, thanks Ed, and I'm going to put Hacker
Hacker. I'm going to put Korsh there, right at the back.
I'm going to put Bone Cutter over here.
Ooh, now I'm already not sure what to do. Murgoth Halfhorn there.
I can put my man Gurzag here.
Gurzag. I'm going to put Ushkor over here. I'm going to put Draknar there and Grashrak there, I think. So, let's crash on. So that's on a roll, so you goes first. You did step first, you get +1 crit, and I'll roll for the Despoilers. It doesn't matter. Oh dear, oh dear.
I'd like to go first, please.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Bugger. Right, over to you then. So it's your first turn. The Orcs in BeastGrave.
Woo, Orcs in BeastGrave.
Orcs in BeastGravy. My favourite.
Okay, I'm going to open with a charge.
I'm going to blow a horn. Wait a minute. Opening with the charge.
I'm going to charge with Bone Cutter.
Okay.
And you get 1, 2, 3 to there.
Oh, I'm going to chop your face off.
Yeah, 2 hammers, 2 damage.
Poor old Ushkor. Oh.
And so it continues.
And so your luck continues. For those who watched last week's game, we did record these back to back. So Robin's bad luck right now seems to be following him. Anything in your power step?
No. Yes, actually, I'm going to play sidestep.
Ooh. Already getting sneaky. Okay, I've got nothing to play in your power step. So it's on to my first activation. So I'm going to charge with Gnarl, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to shoot-iterate at Bone Cutter. Oh, there's a crit.
We need a crit.
Oh. It's only 1 wound though, from little old Gnarl. And that does inspire him.
Does it?
Bone Cutter is inspired.
Oh, it
now.
does. Of course he is. I thought you meant your guy. Yeah, go Bone Cutter is inspired.
Really? Mine's the same. What are the chances of that?
He is inspired. Thank you.
And I am going to push you back to there.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to play Mirror Move.
Nice.
And I'm just going to Mirror Move with Gurzag to there.
Ooh. Okay, I've got nothing else to do.
I've got nothing else to do either.
So to your second activation.
My second activation, I'm going to make a move action of all things.
Oh, very un-orky of you.
I'm going to move with Gurzag. 1, 2, 3 to there.
Oh. That's all objective grabbing stuff. What's this about? Get out of it.
And that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to score Swift Capture. Score this immediately after activation, which is why I swore when I realised I couldn't do it after I played Sidestep earlier when I thought I could. I could do it in turn 1. If you hold more than one more objectives in friendly territory and more than one enemy territory, score a glory.
Nicely done.
I'm not sure it was worth the amount of kamikaze tactics, but we'll see.
Gurzag's not going anywhere anytime soon, is he?
No, that's true.
See, I like this. I like these instant scoring more because they still require a little bit of work, a little bit of interplay.
Rather than just running through a lethal hex.
Rather than running through a lethal hex, exactly.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm going to play Baying Hatred, which is +1 damage to the first range 1 or 2 attack action in the next activation. Nothing else for you?
Nope.
Okay, so on to my second activation. I'm going to charge with Grashrak. And Grashrak's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So I can pin you in that situation. So it's 2 hammers and 2 damage. 3 damage now because of Baying Hatred. So Grashrak rolls 2 hammers and it's 3 damage now. Oh!
Should have played it.
I think one of my previous dice was a hammer as well.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Curses, nothing there. Okay. And in my power step, I have nothing to play. Charge token there for Grashrak.
Okay, my third activation, I'm going to make a charge action with Basher 1, 2 to there.
Oh. Basher could be baseballing Grashrak out of the place in a minute, although you can't knock him onto a lethal either way, so
no, I couldn't,
I'm okay in that stretch.
Do that. So
completely intentionally on my part, of course.
So it's just 2 swords though.
But you get single assists as well.
I do get single assists.
Bone Cutter. Oh,
2 doubles.
Snake eyes. And anything in your power step?
No.
No, nothing for me either. So my third go, and I'm going to make another charge. So I'm going to actually make a charge action with Ushcore, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3 round to there. And he's going to take a pot shot at Bone Cutter. Ushcore only rolls 2 dice and 1 damage, but I do get single assists as well from Fellhooth. Oh, a crit and a single assist! So that's 1 wound on him. So that's another 1. But he's not much closer to death right now. And I do also score Stampede. Scores immediately when a third or subsequent friendly fighter makes a charge action. I get a glory for that. I pick a new objective.
Okay, for my 4th go, I'm actually just going to move Hacker. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Running through a lethal hex.
Yeah, that's probably a mistake actually because he's now right on the lethal hex. But he's inspired.
Okay, anything in your power step?
No.
Okay. In your power step, I'm going to play Vile Invaders.
Ooh, that's the pushing one, isn't it?
Push 2 hunters.
Okay.
2 hexes each, 2 friendly hunters. I'm going to push Ushcore 1, 2 to there. I'm going to leave it at that actually. I'm not going to do the second one.
Okay.
I'm also going to put the Fainway Crystal on Draknar.
Ooh.
So if you still have nothing, it's onto my 4th activation, and I'm going to move Draknar and use his Fainway Crystal.
Nicely done.
Onto objective 3. And I will immediately score Despoilers. Score this immediately after an activation if your warband holds 3 or more objectives.
Nicely done.
2 glory.
Nicely done.
And I get another objective. And in my power step, I'm not going to play anything.
Okay. I'm going to put Potion of Rage on Gurzag.
Oh, good. You haven't got another turn. You can't attack them yet, but after the end of the phase, this is going to be painful. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't put it on Gurzag because he's the only one who isn't inspired. But then the effect is much the same.
I think when he's inspired, he doesn't do any more damage,
No,
does
he just rolls extra dice.
Yeah.
But it means I can re-roll the dice.
Yeah.
Sorry, he doesn't roll extra. He re-rolls the dice. That's the only difference. So in some ways, it'd be better if he was inspired. But never mind.
But you're going to be rolling 5.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make too much odds, yeah. Okay. So we're on to the end phase.
Yeah.
And you went first.
I didn't score anything.
Oh, painful.
I didn't get what I wanted. So risk. This is quite risky actually. I think I'm going to get rid of 2. I'm going to get rid of Solid Gains and Strong Start, which I might make. But equally, if you kill one, I've got a couple of weak guys. If you kill them, then Strong Start's out the window.
Yeah.
So I think I'll get rid of it.
If you get the first round, then you'll be first drop. Then you'll probably be okay. But otherwise,
I've got aggressive defence, but I kind of feel like it's too dangerous to ever use it.
well, if for Gurzag it'll be great because he'll be like, I've got 5 wounds. Come at me, bro. But everybody else, there is a chance I could one-shot them if I get the right cards out.
Yeah.
But generally, if I get all my cards, if I'm going to be able to one-shot you, I'm only going to be able to do that once, and then you've got aggressive defence after that. And I could still whiff the roll, so...
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay.
And draw.
After all
draw through 4 power cards and 2 new objectives.
I have scored Opening Gambit. Score an end phase if you score at least 1 objective, which I did. And I also scored Conquerors, which is hold 1 or more objectives in enemy territory.
So ironically, I threw away our Opening Gambit and kept Solid Gains. Probably, if I'd done it the other way around, I'd have been laughing.
Nope.
Them's the breaks.
That's the way it goes. So 2 glory for me there. I'm going to keep my other objective. And now with my other 2 cards, I might as well play this. I'm going to put Trophy Taker on Draknar, which is +1 glory. And I'm going to put Glory Seeker on Grashrak. So he does +1 damage to all fighters with 4 wounds or more.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to draw 2 objectives.
Almost like you saw me coming.
Almost. I think it's a good card
for
these guys because they're pretty weak.
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw 2 objectives and 5 power cards. So it's the beginning of round 2, and let's roll to see who goes first. The Despoilers get, just a single. Smashed it. Correct, 2 doubles.
Should have kept strong start.
Just like you predicted.
Yeah. Well, I'd probably miss, wouldn't I?
It's so positive. Probably miss anyway. Probably die rolling the dice. Roof will probably collapse on me.
You laugh.
But I know what we did to this roof, and it's not the most stable of things. It gets a bit shaky in the wind. So you get to choose, Robin. Do you want to go first or second?
Yes.
Inclusive or all?
Yeah, I do want to go first and second.
Also third, if that's all right with you. In fact, I'll take all 4 of my turns first.
Time trap.
Trap.
I am going to go first, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I am going to do a move action. 1, 2 to there.
Ooh, interesting.
And then I'm going to play a reaction.
Yep.
I'm going to play Cunning but Brutal. Play this after a friendly fighter's move action. That fighter can make an attack action. You cannot play this during a charge action.
Oh, God.
There's 3 swords, 2 damage.
Nice.
1
Always
crit.
The Murgthar Horny only rolls 1 dodge. Then there is a dodge.
But it's a crit.
But you roll a crit and he's dead, because I'm assuming you're going to chuck him into that lethal hex.
I am.
And do him in.
I'm going to do him in, and I'm going to score what armour at the same time.
What armour?
So I should have kept solid gains as well. Maybe.
From now on, any time you sit there and think, it probably won't work because of X.
Yeah. But if I did that, if I kept them, that's the sod's law, isn't it?
It is.
That's the problem with it.
So you got glory for the kill and the glory for what armour, and suddenly you're back in the game.
Back in the game.
Okay, anything in your power step?
Yes. I'm going to put Blazing Soul on Gurzag.
Oh, so he's inspired as well.
Inspired!
And cannot be uninspired.
No.
Oh dear, oh dear. That doesn't bode well. Okay, I'm going to put Potion of Rage on Draknar.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm also, as a reaction to your attack, I'm going to play Galvanised.
Ooh.
Plays after an attack action, it takes a friendly fighter out of action, plus 2 dice to my first attack in the next round.
Nice. It's quite a good card, that.
Yeah.
Especially for the weaker. It's a good Godsworn Hunt card.
Yep.
Okay, no, I've got nothing else.
Okay, so on to my first activation. I might regret this, but I'm going to attack with Grashrak. And he's going to use Galvanised, which gives him plus 2 dice. I am going to use his reaction.
Alright, so you can re-roll.
So I can re-roll dice.
And you only need to tie.
To kill him.
Because
you can't be pushed back. Yes. So 4 hammers. One hammer. Single assists do not count.
You can re-roll one though.
Oh, I can. Yes, good point. Thank you for reminding me. Can I get something else that's not an assist? No.
So if I get a crit,
If you get a crit,
Bonecutter is not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shield,
so
but
close.
it's not enough.
The Bonecutter is dead, and
You
I
have
get
killed
a
Bonecutter.
glory. Okay. In my power step, then, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, I'm going to play Inspired Attack. The first attack action with a range of 1 by Inspire Friendly Fighter gets plus 1 dice and plus 1 damage.
I'm going to put Sudden Growth on Grashrak.
Oh, you kid. How many wounds has he got now?
He now has 5 wounds.
I'm going to play Shifting Reflection
Oh,
and switch over these 2.
awesome. I like this kind of sudden. Oh my god, what's happening? Ah!
I am going to use my Potion of Rage.
Rage. There you go.
Well, I've already got plus 1 dice. It's already rolling 3 with re-rolls.
3 with. Can he re-roll all of them? Or
Yeah, you
just
can re-roll
re-roll
1 dice. Sorry, re-roll 1 dice.
It's only 1 dice.
Yeah, okay.
You've failed worse.
Yeah, I have. I'm going to use Potion of Rage. So it's
Right.
5 dice,
Oh god.
5 hammers.
Oh god.
And I can re-roll 1.
Grashrak. Oh
Good job. We
Grashrak.
put Sudden Growth on him.
Smashed.
Okay, 3 hammer. 3.
I can't stop it.
Okay.
Because I only roll 1 dodge.
Okay.
3 wounds.
4 because I use Inspired Attack.
Oh nice. That's a dead Grashrak. Anything in your
Oh, I get a
power
glory.
step? Glory. So in your power step, I'm going to play Haymaker for an extra
nice.
plus 2 dice, but no more defense.
Okay.
Then on my second activation, I'm going to charge with Ushkor. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Strangely enough, charging through a lethal hex, takes a wound, and I'll roll 4 dice. 4 swords, 1 crit.
Was that on?
That was on Gurzag.
Okay, so I just got 1.
No, sorry, on Basher.
On
Sorry.
Basher. So it's still 1 shield. Shield, did you get a crit?
I got a crit though.
Okay, so that's how much damage?
1 wound.
Okay, so he's
So he is
inspired.
inspired, and I am going to push him back 1 just to there.
Okay.
And I score calculated risk for running
done.
through the lethal hex.
Nicely
So I
done.
get a glory for that. And I pick up this one. And I've got nothing in my power step.
So my third activation, I'm going to charge with Basher. I'm going to go to there.
1, 2.
1, 2, and
And he's going to clobber poor Ushcore in the face, who does have a charge token.
okay. 3 swords, and I get 1 sword.
Oh,
and
one
a sword.
sword.
So you need a.
Do you need the dodge?
You need
No,
a
I do
crit,
need a
you
crit,
need a crit,
or else
yeah.
I'm going to get pushed back into the lethal. No.
No, so it's 2 damage.
So Ushcore is dead.
And 1 more glory.
Power step, do you have anything?
I don't.
Okay. So on to my third activation, I'm going to charge with Draknar. 1 to there. And I'm going to use his potion of rage. Rage! So it's 4 hammers. And if I kill you, I get 2 glory for this.
Ooh, I can't remember why. But
Just because I can. 2 crits!
how
So
much
he
damage?
does 3 damage. That is enough to kill him.
Yeah.
And because of Trophy Taker,
That's right.
I get a
Extra
glory. So 2 glory for that one.
Well, I think I'm going to charge round with Gurzag then on my 4th and final activation.
Oh no.
I'm going to go round the lethal hex, round to here,
1, 2, 3.
and I'm going to through two hammers, and I can re-roll 1. Which
Oh, you're not going to need it, I don't think. But
But anyway, same result.
I do need a crit. No.
So 3
So
damage.
poor old Noel gets splashed as well. Splashed up the BeastGrave walls. Oh dear. Oh, I have just remembered though that all my guys were inspired.
Me too.
2 on 2. Unfortunately, you've got a Gurzag. They've got a Gurzag.
You've got a Grashraks. He's not bad.
Draknar. He's
Draknar.
better now. Yes.
He's not bad. He doesn't move very fast, though, does he?
No, he's slower than the Oryx.
Yeah. Actually, on reflection, had I remembered Haymaker, I could have moved round here to Basher where you couldn't have got him.
True. Yeah.
So I would have. He wouldn't now be dead.
Yeah.
So I made an error there.
Ooh.
Because I'd forgot. But we both forgot. We both forgot Haymaker. Nothing in the power step.
Nothing for me either. So onto my 4th activation. And I'm just going to use Chorus's ability. So I'm going to go over to there.
Okay.
So he gets a move token. But more importantly, I score shortcut.
Nicely done.
I've had that since the beginning.
Okay.
And I've been sitting there thinking, do I do it now straight away? Because you had Gurzag right near him.
Yeah.
But luckily you went off somewhere else, so I was okay in the end. And I pick up 1 more objective. And in the power step, I've got nothing to play.
No, me either.
Well, so we're on to the second end phase. And you went first again.
I did.
I say again. I think I might have gone first last time. I can't remember.
I've got an
but
objective fail here.
You've not scored anything?
I have scored fired up.
Oh, fired up.
So just 1. But I amusingly went for coveted spoils to just score this in end phase of all objectives I held.
Oh.
Because I thought there was half a chance I might get it early in the game.
If you get it early,
And I wasn't
there's
far
more
off.
of a chance.
It wasn't far off, but then the carnage began.
Yeah.
I'm not going to score it now. And I'm quite tempted to get rid of Fateful Strike.
Which one's
Which I
that?
thought I would be a shoo-in, but you haven't got any 2 dodge people.
No.
So
well, I've got 1 now.
Well, you have
Porsche
now, but
has
he's
2
so
dodge.
far over there, I'm never going to catch him.
So far away from me.
I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of Ghoulish Pact as well, because they're both inspired. And
Yep.
I've got some
Don't
spare
need it
glory,
anymore.
so I don't need it. So it's 5 new and 5 and 3.
Okay. So it's over to me, and I haven't scored anything either. I'm going to get rid of Path to Victory, which is kill someone in the previous phase and hold 2 objectives. If I'd got that earlier on, maybe I could have done it, but I've only got 2 people now. I'm never going to do it. I'm going to keep one of them, and I'm going to get rid of Martyred. I'm going to keep the last 2 cards, so I'm going to draw up 2 objectives and 4 power cards. So it's time to roll for the 3rd and final round, and Grashraks Despoilers get, just a double. Oh me, oh my. Just a double. Got to roll again.
Just a double.
Just a double. What am I going to get? Oh, a single and a double. That's one of the lowest scoring roll-offs we've ever had. It was pathetic. So I win.
You do.
Oh God. I'm going to let you go first.
So for my first activation, I'm going to put. You only moved He only moves 2, does he?
He only moves 2, yeah.
I'm going to put Hacker on guard.
Ooh. Okay, and anything in your power step?
I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Gurzag.
Okay, I'm going to put the Larval Lance on Korsh.
Nice.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
And I'm going to put Fighter's Ferocity on Korsh.
So how much damage is he dealing now?
So he's now dealing, if he rolls a crit, 4 damage, and rolling 3 dice. Anything else for you?
Nope.
I'm also going to put Spectral Armour on Korsh, so he'll be rolling 3 defense dice.
Nice.
Anything else for you?
No.
Okay, so it's on to my first activation then. And I'm going to charge with him. I'm going to have to go for it. Korsh is going to charge. Of course he is. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to attack Hacker.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice, and if I roll a crit, it's 4 damage.
Mind you, it's 3 damage anyway, so you can still kill him because he's injured.
all of that build-up and excitement for nothing.
And he's got 3 dodge on him. Is that right?
Can I ask you to roll your defense dice anyway, please?
I've got that card in my hand somewhere.
No, so I'm going to play upper hand.
And kill him.
So play as a reaction, play during a friendly fight attack when the attack roll and defense roll are compared. If the rolls are tied and both rolling 0 do count, add 1 success. So I get 1 success and I kill you. Wow. So I get a glory for that. Upper hand should be banned, it's too good. In my power step, I've got nothing to do.
I'm going to put Fameway Crystal on Gurzag.
Oh god, no! Draknar's about to get his face smashed in.
Well, okay. Why not?
Wait, why? You never know.
Put Crush and Cleave on him, which gives him Cleave.
Oh God!
And then I'm going to play Whip into Frenzy.
What's that do?
It gives him 1 damage, and then he takes 1 damage, and then it gives him first attack action plus 1 damage.
Oh, so he'll be doing approximately 6 tons of damage.
He'll be doing 4 damage.
Oh, that's not quite enough to kill him.
I know, but I can't do anything else, so I might as well go for it, won't I?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So on to your second activation then.
I'm going to risk. He's got 6 wounds. I'm going to risk move. How much damage does he deal?
He does 3.
I'm going to risk. Mind you, if I move him and then you push him back, I should be really fucked off. So I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge.
Fair dues.
And
okay, so you're rolling approximately 1 million dice.
Yeah, I roll. I only roll.
Wait for the only.
I only rolled 2 dice.
There's only 2. I thought you got +1 because of whip into a frenzy.
No, that's damage.
Oh, okay.
I can re-roll 1, but I have got Cleave.
Oh, it's a crit. Okay, so I do need a crit to not. Oh, I'm in a lot of pain now. So, how many wounds is that?
That's 4.
4. So I'm not quite
enough,
dead.
Not quite dead. Not enough to kill him, sadly.
Draknar is as close to death and beyond as he's ever been, but not quite dead yet.
Oh, we'll push him back then.
Oh, yeah. So on to my second activation. I'm going to draw a new objective because I don't know what the one is I've got left. I'm going to get rid of Keep Chopping because I cannot score that. I'm going to pick up that one, which I also cannot score. And that's the end of my power step.
I've got nothing past it. So third turn, I'm just going to draw a new power card.
Okay.
Where were you when I needed? Actually, I'm not sure that had much use, but it might have been.
Anything to play in your power step?
No.
Okay. My third go, I'm going to draw a power card as well, and I might as well play that. It's Survival Instinct, and I'll put it on Draknar.
Okay, what does it do?
He is a quarry. If he is a quarry, he is on guard.
Okay. My fourth and final turn, I'm just going to draw a power card. Ho ho ho.
What have you got? Anything in your power step then?
No. Which is your go last, isn't it? Your go
It
last.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I've got nothing to play.
Okay, so for me then, on my fourth and final go, I might as well charge you.
Yeah.
But Draknar's going to come over and whop you with hammer. So he just rolls 3 swords, but he does have cleave.
Okay, so I need a crit basically.
Well, assuming I get anything. 1 sword, so you do need that crit.
3 damage, is it?
Yes, it is 3 damage.
Still alive.
Doesn't bother if it's.
Yep.
I've got nothing else to do damage to you, and I need to do 1 more, don't I?
You do. Anything in the power step?
Nothing in my power step. You got anything?
Yep, I'm going to play Restless Prize.
Oh, what's that do?
It moves. Pick one objective token and move it into an adjacent hex up to 2 times. You cannot move a lethal hex or a feature token. So I'm going to go 1, 2 and put you on objective 1.
Okay, that's a bit weird. I'm sure this will all come to light in a moment. On to the end phase then. And you went first.
I did. I've scored catching up because I'm a long way behind.
Yeah, you are a bit.
Level 1. And then my pièce de résistance, I've scored. Didn't even want it. Because you're on objective 1. Come on!
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I love that. Oh dear. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, and I'm assuming that's it. You got
so I didn't score keep guessing because you killed Hacker before he had a chance to do anything.
Because you went on guard with him, you could have then got moving.
I could have got a move.
Yeah.
I had Nullstone darts, so I could have done a move or a shoot or whatever. So it was possible. But I did score. Didn't even want it.
Because I didn't even want it. So I didn't score warning shot in the end. I did score singled out though, because both of my guys have 3 upgrades.
Oh, well done.
Only one of them needs it. And I did score survival of the fittest, which is 1 or more surviving fighters and 5 or more fighters out of action.
Wow.
So that's another 2. So I scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
7,
quite a good
8,
card
9,
actually,
10,
isn't it? Because
11,
you just basically have to have one person left alive.
Yes.
And it's quite hard to get.
And your guys die in droves.
And it's quite hard to get annihilated in this game, even with.
Yeah, I think we've only had one game in this season where they all got annihilated. So it's a duel, and it's not even third end phase as well. So if you're having a bit of a bad start, or you're having a good start, then that's not a bad one. It's 2 glory. It's not quite as good as the Garrick version, because Garrick version is just 5 dead fighters, so you don't have to be alive. But it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, not bad at all. So I've got 14 to your. What's about 9?
9, I think.
That's not a bad score.
You didn't do too badly. My objectives didn't really come out there. I had a bit of slightly silly objectives.
I didn't even want it. It was brilliant at the end. That was great.
Well, I kind of thought that it's quite a good objective to have now. Because people are going for objectives all over the shop.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And
you're only a bit stuffed though if you put it like right at the back of your half.
Yeah, but I've got shifting reflection.
That's true.
So I can put people on it as well.
Yeah, you can run it over to somebody.
Well, so I would swap. I was actually hoping I could do that. So it would end up in my back half. I'd put somebody on it. You wouldn't think much of it, and I could swap them out, and you'd be left with somebody. You'd be left with somebody isolated in my backfield, and I'd score it.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So I just thought it was fun. I at the last, I kind of put in the one with all 5 objectives, and that was probably a bridge too far.
But it's still a good laugh.
Well,
and I wonder if there's the other objectives as well, which is hold an objective at the end of a round that your opponent had in the previous round. Yeah. That's possibly a bit more doable now with the reflective. Whatever.
Well, that shifting reflection is a Nightwall card. So I should possibly could have put that one in.
In the past, people didn't even bother with objectives. No,
exactly.
But now there's a lot more interplay going on with those. Yeah,
and I just thought, because there was also one, I think you might have it, where if you take somebody out and are on 2 objectives.
Yes, I had the objective, but I never got a chance to be able to score it.
Actually, possibly could have scored that. But I just thought it's too hard for these guys to get on 2 objectives.
Path to glory.
And take 2.
Yeah, because you've got to have
Path to victory.
Path to victory, yes, yeah, because you've only got 4 guys in the first place, so
to manoeuvre it is quite tricky. But actually, I might have ended up scoring it. But they were more potent than I remembered them being.
I think with the Oryx, if you got Path to victory near the beginning, it could be quite doable.
Definitely,
depending on who you're up against.
Definitely, well, there was a point when you were on 3 objectives and I was on 1.
Yes, that's true.
So if the timing had been a little different, I could have ended up on the 5th.
Especially against these guys, where it doesn't take very much to clobber one of the little guys with nearly any of your people.
It is hard though, because I had here, but this one was very isolated, and nobody was going to sit on that one.
True.
If I'd had Fameway at the right time, then I could have done it, because I could have jumped one of my unmoved people onto it.
Yeah, that's true.
But unfortunately, it's not a surge either. It is an end phase, so it's quite tricky to time it. But that was quite good fun. I quite enjoyed that. I feel like
I don't think Oryx did that bad. I mean, it's 14 plays 9. That's not the worst loss in the world.
No, but the Despoilers are pretty crap, we've established.
If you're playing the Despoiler deck, and I'm not, I've only got about 5 Despoiler cards in here, and I've got all the best. Yeah. I don't think I've got any Despoiler upgrades.
And they've got Godsworn Hunt tendencies, haven't they? So you've got like Galvanised and Inspired
Things
Attack.
Like that.
Although Inspired Attack's tricky for you because it's not that easy for you to inspire.
It was. I do have in here. I can't find the card now. Regal Vision.
Oh, Regal Vision.
My idea being,
Yeah.
I can inspire Grashrak, not Grashrak. I can inspire Draknar. He's my main hitter. I can keep him back. I can do some other stuff to get some glory, maybe get a few upgrades on him, and then charge him in, hopefully with the extra glory upgrade, things like that, and do it that way, because you have to wait till he's beefed up a bit before you can commit into the fight.
Yes.
But I think Gurzag still proved himself to be an absolute wrecking ball.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Gurzag has not dulled that much.
No, if you hadn't got sudden growth out, he'd have done for your two best guys.
And in fact, in some ways, in BeastGrave, Gurzag does quite nicely because he's got a lot of wounds. He hits pretty hard, and against, I mean, so far we've got 3 warbands that have all got 5 models at least. So there's always a 1 or 2 wound model.
And they're close.
Yes,
because that's an issue with Gurzag against some of the other
can be a bit slow, a bit ploddy. But he also has things like brutal but cunning but brutal. You've got Fameway Crystal still. So he's still got some manoeuvrability in there. I don't think the Orcs
shifting reflection was really handy because I was able to flip him right over into combat without fighting.
But yeah, that's the other thing with him. You've got him such now that...
Yeah, I wonder whether I need great speed. I didn't think of great speed. It's one of those cards I tend to overlook. And actually, it might have been useful.
Possibly against these guys, it might be a bit more useful. But like you say, you've got the reflections one. People stand on objectives a lot more now. People are after objectives a lot more now. And to me, that just makes the game that much more dynamic again. It's not just about clobbering people. Even as Orcs, you were going for objectives in a few of your cases, which is just lovely. I love that. The way the game is going, we say this every time, I think, and I'm probably a bit more happy this time around because I won a couple of games. But even in the games I've lost in the past, we've still both said that we're loving the direction it's going.
Definitely, it's much more. When you were playing, when a card like didn't even want it, you actually think that's not such a stupid thing to do anymore.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
No,
it's not that hard to score, probably, and we're back at that point again where end phase 1 glory cards aren't out of the realms of viability again. So
because I struggled to find 6 scoreable
score immediately
surge cards for these guys. And then I had the one with the 2 objectives. I maybe went off a bit early trying to get that because I then used up my manoeuvrability cards on it. So I think I used sidestep and mirror move.
You did, yeah.
To get it.
Mirror move's a good one as well. You've taken that in a couple of decks.
Mirror move's my new favourite card.
I don't think we ever really twigged that mirror move can be used with the knockback from an attack.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're assuming it can be. I mean, the GW might say, oh yeah, it says push in the rulebook, but it's not actually a push.
Okay.
There's still that possibility,
but
I don't think that's the case.
Quite a lot of push cards because you pushed.
Yeah, I've got the Vile the Invaders or whatever it is, which pushes 2 people 2 hexes, which means you can push someone 2 hexes.
Exactly, yeah. And the Grimwatch have got and the Hunt have got ones that push people 3.
Yeah.
And so you think, well, okay, that's
actually gives you a lot more manoeuvrability,
especially if you've got near some lethal hexes.
Yeah,
like 3. Well, not quite 3 from here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
would be.
You could do some damage there. Although mirror, yes, because you can pick anybody with mirror.
You can use it with moved.
Yes, you can use it to maybe shove someone through possibly a couple of lethal hexes, or with your Orcs if you're a bit slower, you can suddenly use it to have Gurzag right in amongst it, mixing things up. Loving the game, loving it. Good game, Robin.
Well played. I enjoyed that. It was good fun.
The dice still didn't favour you in a few bits.
I got a bit annoyed at the end when Gurzag. I don't know. No, I was annoyed that I hadn't. I was annoyed you had an upper hand.
Yes.
Because I couldn't then score keep guessing. I still wouldn't have won, but I would have felt like I'd given it a go.
It would have been 11-14 if you'd have got keep guessing, and it wouldn't be quite so bitter in that situation. But 9-14 isn't that
nice use of the Larval Lance though.
That came out that third round.
It here at the end.
It is, yeah. It was really hard to put it down. Was it larval like lava or larval like some kind of bugged lava? I don't know.
I like it.
This is either burning hot or disgusting. I don't know which way to feel about this right now. I'm either repulsed or in a lot of pain. So do let us know in the comments if we've missed things. We might have missed 1 or 2 things as we normally do, but we're hoping that you're still finding it entertaining enough. And Jason, hopefully that scratched your Auric itch for now.
Are you going to put didn't even want it in your Auric deck?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I hope you enjoyed that game. If you do enjoy all of our reports, do check us out on Patreon. The links are below. There's other ways you can help us down there in the comments.
We're up to well over 50 people now.
We are. It's getting awesome.
And it's just constant chatting there. We're never getting anything done.
No, blah, blah, blah. Rather than sitting there in the office, I'm in a meeting, I'm trying to do things.
That's not true. He's never trying to do anything.
Never doing that. But anyway, I pretend to. And we shall see you soon in the BeastGrave.